Bienvenido, mi gente. Aquí estamos en otro episodio. Ya tú sabes, Revolú. Welcome, people. Revolú. Aquí está con ustedes Mr. Renny and Peter. Ya tú sabes.
Please subscribe.
Y al otro lado, Tiquito y Mike. Míralo ahí. Yeah, subscribe. Let's go. Let's go.
Subscribe.
Second place is only the first loser.
Yeah. And that shit became a meme. T-shirts, hats. It's everywhere. That shit
Second
is
place
everywhere.
is only the first loser.
And he was probably
That
the
was
first
Dale
one.
Earnhardt right there.
I'm the first loser.
You know, even the military uses that fucking quote now.
Yeah.
Yeah, second place
good
is
old
the
Dale.
first loser. So
R.I.P..
we win. But go on. Have you guys looked at the news today? They've been talking. Well, not today, but past few days, right?
What
They've been
happened?
talking about Ronaldo.
Soccer player.
Soccer.
Yeah,
Football.
El fútbol.
The real football.
Fútbol.
The real football.
Yes.
Soccer.
Player. How they benched him. How
Right.
they benched Cristiano Ronaldo. And his team performed like fucking way better. Like 80% better than when he was playing. What do you think about that?
It's every sport does that. It happens in basketball. You know, LeBron went out for a couple games and the Lakers won 2 in a row without him. It's players get better because their opportunity is now available because their main star is not hogging the ball, so then they can perform to the best of their
Rise.
ability.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So I can totally see that. And this now, if he comes back, the team will be stronger because
Yes.
they all will be better.
Interesting.
He's going to be hungrier.
So you think the
What
team's
team
going to be
is that?
stronger?
What team is that?
Portugal.
So they
Yes.
benched the captain.
Yes.
Hey, sometimes it works.
Yes, and it's
Yeah.
not only the captain, just his name, like the
Bro,
brand. They
CR7, bro.
benched a brand because that's what the dude is.
Wow.
He's a fucking brand.
That's
You know?
crazy.
Nike guy.
Yep.
Freaking, he's all over the place. CR7. He's got his own freaking CR7 shoes. So it's a brand.
The guy's a machine, man. That
Yeah.
guy, because the comparison for the last 10 years or,
Yeah. Well, it's him.
12, 13 years has been Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Like it's been who's
gonna say
better, who's
Messi,
better,
right?
who's better, right?
Yeah.
And it's
Hey,
to each.
That's a good podcast.
you
bro.
mentioned Messi, and
Messi.
they, you know that motherfucker got a skin on Call of Duty,
Yes,
and so does
Yes.
Neymar Jr.
Yes.
and some
you
other
can
dude.
you can be in war.
Pogba. You remember the
Pogba
Pogba?
from Jamaica.
Bro.
Pogba.
Paul
Pogba.
He plays for.
It makes me.
France.
I'm this
France,
close
France.
to getting the Messi one though.
I knew it. But you know what? I like the colors of Neymar. The colors, obviously, I like Messi as a player. I don't like Neymar. I think he flops way too much.
I just like Messi.
but Messi's got a skin. Like
That
you
dude's-
see him running around like doing
That
his
dude's
moves,
nasty.
but he's like throwing. But you know what? The finishing move, I don't like.
The little tappity.
Yeah, like a little
That's like-
kick or something.
What tap?
Yeah, it's like
Bro,
a,
but when he does his free
Finishing
kicks, those free kicks are deadly.
yeah, they're nasty.
We talking about Ronaldo.
Messi.
Oh, Messi.
No, Messi.
Messi's little curve.
Bro,
Oh.
listen.
Call of Duty. We were talking about.
I'm a
Call of
Messi
Duty.
fan. I think Messi is much better to me. Like it's
Finesse. His finesse.
I've heard it say, people say it this way. They say, you know what, Ronaldo is the best player on the planet, but Messi is out of this world.
Hold on.
Ooh.
He's
I
the
think
best in the galaxy.
Good analogy.
I think we need to save this for its own podcast. Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo? Because it's like Jordan and then James.
So I mean,
It's a
we could do it
podcast
now.
on his own.
We could do it now.
No, but I thought we were going to talk about
We
football.
can do everything. We can mix it all
Football
up.
and football.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's all related.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's get this first.
Messi.
So before we get into the Ronaldo Messi discussion,
Football.
okay.
I would have to do more
Let's
research.
talk
to be
about
honest.
Let's talk
football,
about
balonpié. If you're from Puerto Rico,
Yep.
we call it balonpié. We literally translate it into balón is ball and
Yeah.
pie is foot. So football, right?
Football.
But everywhere in the world is football except for
Here in America.
United,
well, there's a couple places
United
like
States of
in
America.
Italy,
Australia.
in
Australia is
soccer.
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 Yep.
In Italy is calcio, right?
Okay.
Yep.
But here in the United
But what is calcio?
calcio means like soccer.
Oh,
Like
so
that's why in America calls it soccer, right?
so
like,
that's the translated word for soccer.
That's the word they use over there. I
Interesting.
don't know what it actually translates to.
No, that's what I was guessing.
Who?
Italy.
Italia.
Yeah.
And in,
Country.
what is it in Germany's football, right?
Foosball.
Right.
Which is still football
That's
to
really
me.
fun too. You just can't spin it. You can't spin
They
it.
got kicked out, huh? Weren't they the last
Bro.
champions? Weren't they the last
No,
World
they
Cup
got
champions?
They lost.
No.
They lost.
The year before that,
Yeah.
the last World Cup.
Yeah.
Two World Cups, they were the champion,
Yes.
weren't they?
Yeah.
Germany?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Last
time
year was
we-
France, or
Yeah.
last time was
Okay.
France.
Bro, and the French team looks really good, man.
This year,
Yeah.
yes.
Like there's
They're
very
moving
few
good.
teams where you. So okay, let me go and talk about this, right? Because
Okay.
I think that I'm starting to see NASCAR
Ooh. You're
like
seeing the light of day with it?
the same way that you're kind of seeing
With soccer.
some of it with soccer.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
All right. You see it a
I
little
think we're-
bit.
I think
He's
we're-
No,
comparing
but that's a
NASCAR to soccer.
great analogy because I was gonna
No, I
say
understand the movement.
people that don't like
it.
NASCAR are usually the same people that don't like soccer with the same argument. They just don't like it because they don't understand it. As someone, I'm going to start off and say I do not dislike soccer.
I understand that.
I do not. I do not. I am not one of those people that don't like it. I watch it every 4 years. That's it. I watch the World Cup.
4 years.
like the Olympics.
I don't give a shit about MLS. I don't give a shit about any other, United League over there in Europe and all that. I don't care. I don't really care. You'll get my attention during the World Cup. I will watch it.
It's fun,
Okay.
man.
Do you want to get into what would fix soccer in America? That
Well,
would solve
I would-
it
I would love
For-
to-
in
to you,
one move.
What would fit soccer?
In one move, you would fix
Oh, hold on.
the game.
In one move. I gotta
to
hear
him,
the
to him,
flops.
to him.
No. The rules stay the same.
Okay.
There's no rule I would change. I would keep the field the
Time.
same length. I wouldn't shorten the goal. Everything stays the same. So a lot of the arguments people have, it's too big a field.
I don't
The
agree.
goal is too big. I feel bad for the goalie. It's so much to cover. No, fuck that. No.
You barely get freaking scores nowadays.
To
It'll be
solve
less.
soccer in the United States and the soccer in general is allow line changes like hockey.
Instead of timing,
No.
timeout.
Because once a player leaves
Line
the
change.
field, they can't come back on.
Yeah.
Why?
Swap, like swap, like
Why?
you have
Yeah.
Why
Release.
can't soccer? Not like hockey where they can
I
come
never
off
thought
in
about that.
3 different lines. Hockey
Yeah.
has 3 lines. 1, 2, 3 lines in hockey, and they switch out every 2 minutes or so to keep fresh legs. Right? The game is competitive and fun to watch. Why? Because the players are always fresh. My problem with soccer, again, I'm not hating on it. It's a great sport.
I thought you were about to say dance girls on
I
halftime.
I feel like the game would be so much better if they would allow these players to switch out to get fresher legs
But
to
they-
make it more exciting later in the games.
But they do switch out.
But they can't go back in once they
Yeah.
leave out.
Oh,
And
you're
you're
talking
out.
about like
You
a,
only get,
you're
like,
talking
a
about like
certain amount.
basketball, like yeah, release.
Right.
Oh.
Yes. Substitutions. I don't understand why we have a rule that we can't bring back Messier or whoever gets
That's it.
out.
The moment you're out, you're out.
I'm telling you,
Yes.
and it would really solve the issue of watching these games go. And you can tell these guys, they're professionals, but they're tired. You can see that they're running on fumes.
Dude, especially when you go into extra time.
And it pisses me off because it's like every sport has
The same
substitutions.
thing. Well, except NASCAR
Well,
well, in golf.
or golf.
or
yeah.
golf. True.
Baseball, es lo mismo.
Yeah, baseball. Well, they do because
They
you, can
substitute, but you're out.
you can't
You're
come
out.
back
Yeah.
in.
Right.
So like soccer. True.
But that honestly, from your guys never thought of that, but I'm watching
Definitely
it,
not.
and like I said, I'm watching
you
the
mean
World
by
Cup.
you guys?
I'm really, I'm watching it, and I'm like, this
guys.
game would be so much better if these guys could
That- I
switch
never really
out.
thought about that,
If
actually.
they could switch
like,
out, this
never.
game would be fantastic.
That's-
It would be exciting to
that's a
watch.
great idea.
because they would switch out, and you'd be like,
Dude, you know
"Man."
how long it took for them to put a freaking camera on the goal just to confirm?
Oh my VAR.
You know how long that, bro? And
VAR.
they still you have the issues with it.
You know, it'd be really
Clear as
cool.
day, and they go against a particular player.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be really cool if they had like certain parts of the field, like a really fast treadmill. Like out of
so like they're
nowhere,
running-
like out of nowhere, this motherfucker can go like
and they go really fast.
catch up. Yeah, man.
So
Hey,
like a video game.
it's yeah. Imagine that shit. That'd be really cool.
Like the things in the airport.
And a trampoline somewhere near the goal.
Because I'm on Twitter all the time, and some of them, I see the complaints on soccer, And I laugh. Like, I have to laugh because I'm like, some of these ideas that people are coming up with are idiotic. Why isn't there a 2-point shot in soccer? Like, come on. We don't have to, it doesn't have to be basketball. We don't need to have a 2-point shot in soccer.
Yeah.
Like I said, the biggest gripe
Don't
you
mess up
see
the
on there
rules,
is the field's too big or the goal is too big. To me, that's not the issue. Again, I'm going to say it again. The issue is the players getting too tired.
You know, they should consider
Makes
something
sense.
new. And like for instance, they're actually for the next World Cup. I think it's going to be 48 teams or something.
They
like
increased the numbers. Yes,
Number
they
of
did.
countries.
that. Yes.
so they can come
So
in.
like they're
which is
making
great.
it's great, but I think we need to start considering other new little tweaks in here and there.
Yeah, because
You know?
then eventually all the countries, and then it's not going to be let's
But I
watch
tell
the
you
World
what,
Cup.
I freaking love the World Cup, man.
Everybody
I
has
I do
love
too.
it.
I do
Listen.
too.
And one way to kind of help you out, if you ever have the opportunity, hold on, did I cut you off?
No.
No.
Okay,
He slammed the table. I was like, yes, he's ready to talk.
I
watch
was
this.
going to say something funny.
Then say
I'm
it.
sorry, say it.
Everybody has to
forgot.
play barefooted.
Okay.
Everybody.
So like the Mayans
Everybody.
and shit
Oh,
used to
like
play.
they have a beach soccer
They do?
No,
World Cup.
I'm talking about
They do?
Yeah,
I knew they play tournaments.
all
but I didn't
barefooted
know they had
in
a World Cup.
on the grass.
In the grass.
And nobody will be getting as hurt as before.
Okay.
You
and
think
then
so?
in certain areas will have soapy water, but they don't know it.
No, just
you
the
don't need
treadmills.
you don't need a treadmill.
No, I want the treadmills with the trampolines.
And bare feet.
And landmines.
No,
That escalated quickly.
maybe catapults.
We're talking
We
about
went
Call
from
of Duty
slipping and
again.
sliding to blowing
Call
up
of Duty again.
the table.
This guy with his bouncing Betty.
La cheerleader. What happened with the
I'm
cheerleaders?
telling you. Oh my God.
Yo,
Definitely
so-
the halftime.
So,
halftime has
so
to
why
happen.
is football called football when the quarterback doesn't use his foot? And
We
all-
had
and-
this
and
discussion. We said this in a previous podcast. It should be called tackle ball. We agreed. It
that
should be
is
called
true.
tackle
That's
we
ball.
right.
agree. We
right.
agree.
It should be called tackle ball. I agree. It shouldn't be called football.
But
It
why
shouldn't.
do you think they call it football?
I don't know.
Or
To piss-
yard ball.
Probably to piss off the people that play soccer. Honestly.
Thank you. I think so too.
Honestly.
I agree with him.
That's not football. This is football.
This is America. We don't play soccer. We play football.
That's why we don't use kilometers either. We
That's
use
right.
miles per
We're gonna play that
hour.
We're
Football.
not changing that.
Or meters and inches. You know, it's nobody
We don't
else.
need no metric system.
We got
What's funny-
balance.
You know what's funny? It's called football. They measured in yards, though. Fucking idiots.
Instead
How
of
many yards did
There's
you get
no
that,
congruency
that
there.
down?
True.
10 yards to make a first down. Wibbity doo. Why is it called football? Can't answer that question. Thank you. Move on.
But do you think? Do you know
fun,
that
though. It's fun to play.
soccer, football,
Soccer, yep.
it's way more
Popular.
popular
Around
and
the world.
productive across
Of
the
course.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can see what these guys getting paid millions.
Yeah.
I think somebody has a $1 billion contract or something.
It's like
because of the years.
well, Formula One racing around the world is so
Yeah,
popular
that's-
compared to the United States.
That's another
it's,
one.
It's
Yes.
another one.
That's another one.
It's huge.
Bro, I like that. Like I like all the curves. Like
Me too.
And bro, that is
They do six. See, that's the thing. The ignorant. They do 6 road courses in NASCAR too. You didn't know
I
that,
didn't
do
know.
that?
I thought they were all spin.
No, they do 6 road courses a year.
A year.
I didn't know
year.
that.
Yes,
Wow.
they
I
do.
used to drive
Where?
Formula.
Look
They
up
used
They
to
don't put 'em
only
on
do
TV.
2, but now they do 6.
They don't
they
put 'em on
televise
TV.
them?
They televise them, of course. They're actually going to run the first ever street race in Chicago in July.
I am watching that.
Yeah, coming. They just announced that.
I like that.
So they're
I didn't know
because
that.
the new car they developed is more modern. It's not an actual old school, old chassis that they run on. The cars they run on now that they just came out, the new generation car is like the car we drive now. It's
They
more
should-
modern.
they should have
more
a-
electronic.
They should have a NASCAR World Cup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they should.
Like,
All the best of the world.
but we're the only one.
It'll
I
be
think
like a Fast and the Furious movie.
No, that
Like, all
the
countries
tracks
have to
be-
qualify.
no, all the countries would have to have the same exact model tracks
same
and all
car,
that bullshit.
but then
Same, yeah,
bring your own
that-
car.
No, it's
See, as
the
bring,
countries are
it's
gonna
bring
want
your
to
own
bring-
car, but it
bring
still
their
has
own
to be stock,
technology.
and you're gonna get
Yeah,
inspected
yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
BYOC.
That'll be kind of cool.
Now,
That'll be cool. Like,
yeah, but
I
they
got-
would all
like
they would
a
all
World
have
Cup
to have.
for
Can I-
what's that show with the robots?
I don't
The
fucking know.
fucking
The Jetsons?
robot warriors or robot
Oh,
fucking
Robot Wars.
Robot
versus
Wars.
Mega.
Let's
Yeah,
do a
Robot
World Cup
Wars,
of
yeah.
that shit. Bring your own technology.
Can I and
That'll be fun.
Joel, I'm going to send you this picture. I want you to put it up in when we do the podcast this section because I have a question for you guys.
Put your finger up here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to show you this, but to show you guys
Okay.
who's that?
Denmark.
England?
England.
When the fuck did England change their flag?
They didn't. It's just zoomed out. You got to zoom
Did
in.
you think it was the one with blue? And
No,
Yes.
the blue,
That's
yeah.
Australia.
No, that's
No.
Great Britain. Great Britain is
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yes.
I see what
No.
you're saying.
Yeah.
But why is it last World Cup they used that other flag?
I always.
Why did they
seen that
change
one.
to the white and the red flag? They
They
why?
had, they had the white and the red flag.
I
last,
swear,
they
that's
always
the
had it.
same flag.
That's a
It's the
good
same flag.
question. I don't.
the same
I've
flag.
never seen
Bro,
that flag.
look it up. Why is it in the
Let us know.
Olympics? Okay,
Subscribe.
let me ask you this then.
good
How
question.
come England in the Olympics used the other flag, not the white flag?
How come England use?
I don't know.
Use
The
the blue
blue and
the
the
blue
red.
flag
Yes.
as the country
Oh, the British
The
flag.
Great
Yes.
Britain flag.
Yeah, in soccer has always been this.
I think they use both. I don't know.
But why?
But why?
That's a
I
good
don't
question.
know.
It drove me nuts. I'm like, who? Because I
is
look at the teams that are left, and I said, who the fuck is this flag? I actually typed it in. Who's got the red?
short.
Who's got the Red Cross flag? And I looked it up, and it literally
That's
was
not
England.
a, that's
I'm
not
like,
a self
holy
revive
shit.
kit, buddy. That's not a self revive kit.
That's
That was last. That was last
the
World
previous
Cup?
World Cup, and
2018.
That's against Sweden. You see?
So they did have it. So in
so is-
soccer, so why in the Olympics do they use the other flag?
that I don't know.
Damn.
So in soccer they use the white, but they named. and in
I was
the
about to say
Olympics,
a medic. That's a medic's arm in war.
that literally is fucking Red
Yeah,
Cross.
always
It's a
been that
medic's
one.
arm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what they were. Even they do. They,
Who's
they,
the,
they
who's
wear
the
it
origin
nowadays.
blue?
But that was my
So
question.
fucking
Let us know. But hey,
Switzerland?
don't let us know because you don't know
I
fucking
don't.
shit.
I don't know.
No, I'm
Sweden,
not saying
Sweden.
you. I'm saying to the viewers. They don't know either.
I have no idea
I
why.
didn't fucking know.
Why in the Olympics do they use the other flag, but in World Cup they use this red and white, the white
That's a
one?
great question. I don't know.
Good question.
Maybe the production company fucked up.
That could be very well true.
Or
They couldn't get it on shirts.
or
What's England's flag look like? I don't know. Just throw the British flag up there. All right. Boom. That's what happened.
Or I think we cut. That's a good one.
because is it because Great Britain is multiple countries like South Africa?
That's what. Yeah. So
Scotland,
Wales is in there.
Northern Ireland,
That's-
Wales.
That's what it is.
Is
That's
that the
specific-
Great
yes,
Britain flag?
That is.
But
yes.
You know what throws that argument out the window?
What?
Scotland was in their last Olympics. So if they're part of Great Britain, how can they have Scotland represented if Great Britain's
Themselves.
being represented for England?
The same way that Puerto Rico can participate and be part of the U.S.,
Or Puerto Rico.
but we are our own country and we get our own medals.
But we're
Same
not part of
thing.
the U.S.
Yeah, we are. We're Commonwealth territory. They
Yeah.
we can't do anything.
We're a
Like,
slave. We're not part.
we're
So it's like
attached.
Man, we're
it's a cheat
all
code.
slaves.
So
We're
it's kind of a
untamed.
cheat code to have that.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cheat code.
I don't know if
No,
I
it's
don't know
not
what
a
it's
cheat
I would
cheating.
call that a
For the
cheat code.
U.S. I
It's, even,
guess.
it's more limiting to the Puerto
I guess you-
Rico.
I guess
you
you-
don't have a pool that
Gives you more
have.
chances.
Give you more
we,
chances.
We are like a
I don't know what the fuck.
we're like a titty to the
Peter,
U.S.
you do not want
They
to go
suck
this route.
and suck until we
You
run out of
do
milk.
not want to go
Get
this
it?
route.
That's it.
Listen,
We are a titty.
I make you a pincho that'll make you shut the fuck up. I'm telling you that right now. You're gonna be like, I wanna
So
be
my
Puerto
last
Rican.
soccer
So
question.
they're going to be the
You
next.
cut me
state.
off right when I'm about to say the fucking
sorry.
punchline. Fuck you guys. We're out of here.
No, hang on. The last
this
soccer
out.
question. Hang on. The last soccer question I have
Okay.
is England considered the favorite because they have the best professional soccer league in the world?
I don't think they're the favorite. No.
The most lucrative.
No.
I think.
I think the favorite's
This is
always
the-
going to be the champion.
This is the best England team that has been in that they've
Yeah,
had in a while,
in a while,
right?
yeah.
But
Right. But the best
No, he's
world.
talking about the Europe-
I'm saying
Europa
the
League.
best soccer league in the world is
European
in
League.
England.
The
Correct.
European League.
So technically,
yeah,
they
between
have.
England and
It's
La
the
Liga.
same argument I have with Canada in hockey, but yet they never win the fucking gold medal, even though they should because hockey is their sport. It drives me nuts. Like England should be
yeah, I mean,
the favorite
English-
because they have the best league in the world.
and they invented it.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, Yeah, I mean, football originates from England, but tribes were doing it before.
Exactly.
Way
The
back
different-
It wasn't what we know
They
as
invented
soccer.
it as a soccer.
But
Right.
like,
That's true.
it got to the point where soccer was made illegal because people were getting hurt so bad. Like people, could you imagine before we knew how to really do it? They're kicking
Tackles,
each other, breaking
exactly.
each other's feet, and like they were like, no, we got to outlaw this game. And I think it was like a cow's bladder with feathers in it, and that was
Damn.
Wow.
And
I didn't know that.
And but speaking of hockey,
Well, before
you know,
they used a human head.
yeah, no, he's right. I think they would had like in some Asian, I don't know what it
used to be
was.
called-
I speak the truth.
There was like, holy cow, I don't know.
Jeffrey Dahmer style.
Oh my God.
Well, they were
That's another
kicking it.
story
They
for a
weren't
different
eating
day. We already
Bro.
talked about that.
But
Sí,
speaking,
con eso ya Carlos gonna take us away.
No.
he ain't doing it.
Mike's gonna take us away, right, Mike?
You know what? It's been fun, guys.
Can you do it in the voice of a Spanish broadcaster when they score a
Holy
goal?
shit.
Because that is the other thing that soccer has that a lot of sports don't have is when they hit that goal and they do that.
Yeah, you probably better.
Dude, Spanish,
Talking about that.
Yes.
They play it on, let's say, ESPN Deportes, right?
Yes,
I would
El
not
Ocho.
watch it in English.
Yeah, it's boring.
Dude, yeah.
it's boring.
Well,
Spanish
they
is
pass it
just-
over to the
it hypes
white
you up,
guy.
dude.
They
It's
pass it
just
over to the number
insane.
37.
He really
I don't
looks
know the
really
names.
good out there right now.
Hey, they opened it up. Oh,
He's
look,
just
it's a goal. It's a
fantastic.
goal. We've got a goal, people.
trust me, if you don't know Spanish, you're gonna want to
No,
learn
this
Spanish,
is the Spanish version.
because his Spanish is awesome.
Bueno, familia, estamos aquí esta noche despidiéndonos aquí con el Mr. Rani. Why is my voice
I
quivering?
don't know.
That's how they do it, though.
No,
That's
that's
pretty good. Go, keep going. Keep
Con
going.
el Peter.
Just Pedro.
Aquí tenemos a Tititón. Y tenemos a And I'm Mike.
Y Michael.
Miguel.
Miggity, miggity, mig.